Oh, the Premier Overworld. Somebody else likes BDSM. Nice. Good choice. I love BDSM. Huh? Look at that. Imagine being tied up like her, and then somebody really just takes you really, really hard. Oh my god, that would be so hot. Oh. Account review. So, we have Arizal. Let's have a look. How does it look like? You are not that broke in terms of most things. That looks fine. You are not free to play. So, where are your agents here? What did you skip? Well, you skipped Cizia, you skipped Adia, 2 of the Obol squads, but not all. Wait, so that you got Trigger, okay, fair. But you also got Seed. How do you feel about your Seed? So, given you have no Sambi, no Orphe, and also no Cizia. So, 2-7 attack, that is not bad at all. You do have the signature. You are running attack here, yes, Anomaly Mastery. That is looking pretty good. That could have attack sub, you could have more, and here you could have better subs as well, but that is fine. Your attack is good, your anomaly proficiency is probably above, well, not probably, it is above average, but it could be better, obviously, but yeah, it's good. It's, fine, Nangong, yeah. You have everything leveled as far as I can see. You maybe want to get her assist up to 12. But otherwise, that looks fine. 2-6. That is fine. You can consider switching to Bunny. Do you have Bunny pieces? You do have Bunny pieces. Is there a reason why you are running Astral Voice still? Outside of you didn't think about any... Oh, yeah, okay. That might be a reason. That's a pretty good piece, though. We do want to lock that. That is also great. Do we have another HP? Yeah, you do. That's looking good. Do we have an HP main stat here? No. Do you have an ER main stat here? Oh, wait, you're even on ER. That's also pretty good. Problem is you have really good subs, so switching that might not be as easy. But that is probably something I would recommend you. If you can, I mean, you are at 26k currently, right? Without signature and ER here. So that is really good. Given that, you probably don't have to switch, but if you want to, Bunny is just slightly better than Astral Voice. Unless you know exactly what you are doing, in which case Astral Voice is probably gonna be better, but most of the time that's probably not gonna be the case. Also, Bunny doesn't need any brain, whereas Astral Voice needs some brain. That is looking all fine as well. You're running HP. You are 24k. That is fine. There is not much more to say. You do want to level this to 12. For sure. You're not even getting the full buff right now. Please get this one to 12. It is, let's call it, just 24 sheer force, but it is 24 sheer force. Yuzua, 3156. Okay, arguably fine. Small thing you can do. Your AP is really low. So if you want, you can get some more rolls, right? You have like really low attack percent rolls. Depends on how much you care. I just really like Yuzua, so I would go for like 230 AP instead, but that is me. That doesn't mean that you need to, right? Yijan. 55, it's not M1, so you're short on crit rate. You are short on quite a bit of crit rate, actually. I would highly recommend you to run this one instead. The other one looks great, but I'm pretty sure giving up that much crit rate is not great for you. Don't have another ether damage. What else can you run? That is a perfect crit rate. The question is if it's better. Okay, this is a difference of 11 sheer force, so that doesn't matter all too much. But I do want to quickly calc. Yeah, so your new build is like 2% better. It is like 2% better. It doesn't matter all too much. Arguably, this is better than just 2%. Primarily because you do get a lot of crit damage buffs, right? So this one becomes more saturated quicker than this one does. So arguably this one is always gonna be better. You know, like your Thrall gives you like 65% crit damage, then you get another 30% from like Dialin or whatever. If we were to actually math it out correctly, right? You get 30% here, crit damage, then you get 30% from King of the Summit. So arguably, if we would want to calc this, this is like raw, right? Those are the raw numbers. And then we have actual in combat, if that makes sense, right? So this one is 140, so we have 60% from Dialan. Then we have another, Lucia gives you 30%, right? So 30% Lucia. Then Yijuan itself. This was damage bonus, 40%. So 40% Yijuan. And then you have the boss fight. You do get another 50% here, which is 90, 120 is 180% total. You have this plus 1.8, which is 2.47, 3.4, well, and then here we have another 2535, if we were to calc this one. Also, arguably, we have to add, like, the other part as well, right? Because it's... But we can ignore it because that one doesn't change for right now. This one is 99.4, and that one is -7, so 92.4. So 0.994 times 3.276 is this, and here we have 0.9. That is the difference, right? So even though in the stat screen this one doesn't change all too much because you get so much free crit damage, in combat the difference becomes much bigger, right? That is why hitting as close to 100% crit damage as possible in combat is so important, because you get so much free crit damage in combat. But yeah, that's basically it. So that is better. Your Mibibi is looking okay-ish. Your crit damage is fine, your crit rate is good, your attack is on the lower side. But you have your AP is fine, you will run AM, so that is okay. You can consider running attack here instead. I think this might be better. Crit damage doesn't change, really. You do have more crit right now, as well as 400 more attack. You lose 17 anomaly proficiency and the ice damage, right? I think running attack here is probably gonna be better than running ice damage. However, please check that out for yourself, whether or not that lines up. How do your DA scores look like? 41.9. Let's have a look. I guess we are doing this because otherwise we just get permanently frozen, which would be a little bit unfortunate. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's do Nangong chain here. Chain on her. Ult. We can freeze once more, surely. Yes, we can. Let's do a chain on her for the bloom. Another chain on her because we don't really have the resources. Managing her resources is so fucking ugly. But man, Promea feels so good. Except, well, getting her resources doesn't feel good. She has none. Oh, I would love to not perma-freeze them enemies. That would be great. So, can we have one more stun, please? Thank you. Then we can stun here. Not stun. Proc one more. Surely we can, right? That does proc the disorder. It doesn't. Oh my god. It does not proc the disorder. I fucking can't. One more bloom. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, if you can get one more stun, like if you can do a 5 stun run, you can get like a good score, but man, it's so RNG heavy. I don't think I have any more to say. I think you have a good idea what you are doing. Most of that is just roll better substats, get a lot of your skills. You very often stop at like level 11, so it is often worth it to just get them to 12, which is probably something you should consider for the future. And you are also leveling a lot of things that you should never level, like her dodge, arguably. But you're leveling a lot of things that you probably shouldn't level, and then you are not leveling things that you should level. So that is something you can consider. Otherwise, most of that just boils down to roll better. So, resource management, pretty good. S. Honestly, S+. It's one of the better ones I have seen. No, actually it's an S. Because you leveled some skills that just don't need to be leveled. Your disc rolls were all pretty good. Your builds give you an S- as an overall account rating. Thank you so much for submitting.